doing, everybody? It's Frank here. Today I wanted to talk to everybody about unconditional love. You know, in some of the past videos we talked about lowering your expectations and, being emotionally mature. And one of the ways that you have to get to that point to where you can have the proper expectations and have, a better emotional maturity mindset is to love unconditionally. When you're in that ego mind and you're angry and you're upset at people about stuff, you're not loving them unconditionally, and you'll put parameters around who and how you give your love to other people, especially your loved ones, and that's going to set you up for failure, because if you're not giving everything that you can, how can you ever expect that in return from anybody else? How can you expect that person to, love you unconditionally if you only love them, within these certain guardrails? And it's not a hard thing to do. Honestly, you could just sit there and just, in whatever moment that you're in, whatever the situation that presents itself to you, just put yourself in the right frame of mind to say, how can I help this situation to the best of my ability? What can I do to make this better for everybody involved? If that person is upset about something and they might be like overreacting to something, like, help them bring themselves back down to reality. Help them bring themselves to, a state where they can feel comfortable. Don't just say, oh, well, you're overreacting. That's not going to help anything. Don't assume that everybody's always going to be in the right frame of mind. Like I said, everybody's got their own things that they're going through and things that they're struggling with, and it's okay to, be emotional from time to time. But it's not okay to react to those emotions negatively. And responding to one negative emotion with another negative emotion is just going to create a spiral of negativity, and it doesn't help anybody. So I highly recommend that you focus on trying to love unconditionally and just being the best person that you can be for yourself and all those around you in any way that you can. And that's, starts with just trying to love yourself. Don't beat yourself up, and don't self-deprecate every chance that you get. Tell yourself in whatever situation that you're in, that you're going to be okay, and figure out the right path forward. Think through the problem is another one of my little sayings that I like to use. Instead of just thinking to the problem and just getting stuck there, think through the problem. How can you fix that? How can you resolve the issue for the best result that you could possibly want? Take it step by step, just, one thing after the other. It's like, okay, well, here's the situation. Think about what your options are. How can you get out of this problem? What are the possible solutions that you can have? What actions can you take to make this better? And, start there. Look at those options, see which one you think makes the most sense, and then take action. You do that time and time again, and throughout the whole process of figuring out this, whatever the problem is, you're going to make the right solution, or you're going to find the right solution, and you'll be that much better for it. You apply that same logic to problems that you're dealing with your spouse, or with your kids, or your coworker, or the guy driving in traffic that cut you off. Like, give them a little grace. Love them unconditionally. Maybe you don't have to love the guy in traffic, but you can love your family. You can love your coworkers, your friends. Put love out there. Do it unconditionally. Don't expect anything in return, and things will get better for you. I promise. You'll start seeing little things here and there where you're like, whoa, why is this? Why is the grass a little bit greener? Why are the trees a little bit taller, or whatever trees do to be better. But you'll start seeing things in a different light, and it's really kind of cool. So love unconditionally, and